What's up, guys? This is Corey with the City Gym, and today we're back with another deck profile. So today we're going to be looking at a new leader type archetype. It's one that I feel like is probably a little bit undervalued, underrated. I think it has a really strong ability, and that is the Starter Deck Goku. So what the Starter Deck Goku lets us do is whenever we attack on our unawakened side, we're able to untap one of our blue energy. And then whenever we awaken, whenever we attack, we're able to untap two. And then as long as we have at least 5 energy in play, he gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn, whenever he attacks. So it's really strong. Being able to untap energy, I think, is just a super good ability that gets really overlooked. Obviously, it's a blue leader, so it doesn't get as much attention as like the Vegeta or even maybe the Beerus, outside of like straight starter decks. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to get into a deck list today. So this is a blue-green starter deck Goku. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. So first up, we've got our 4 Whis Coercion. So you're pretty standard. Your negate, probably the best negate in game, as I've said several times. Just being able to untap the energy that you use to play it, or you can untap a different colored energy to use a different colored negate later down the road. Just a really good negate. Next up, we've got 3 full power energy. So another negate. This is our green negate, so it lets us negate the attack and blow up a battle card on our opponent's side of the field that's an energy cost of 1 or less. So throwing up late combos, early evolution pieces, whatever it is, kind of help take things off the board. Next up, we have 3 Objection, just our standard energy acceleration, energy ramp, whatever you want to call it. So 2 drop 1 blue, put 1 energy card from your hand into play. And what's really strong about using Objection in this deck, with our Goku, we're able to untap an additional energy once we attack. Even late game, we can drop an Objection basically for free and have an additional energy being able to untap 2. So really good stuff there. Next up, we have our 4 Sensu Bean. So Sensu Bean is another really good untap energy card. For 1 drop, activate battle. You can untap 2 of your energy, and then your battle card gets plus 5,000 power until the end of the turn. So another good, really kind of setup piece, whether you're using it on your turn to untap your energy, on your opponent's turn, untap your energy, however it is that you want to do it. There is some combos we could get into later with this that we'll get into in a little bit, but just a really strong card altogether. Get that out of the glare a little bit. Next up, we've got 2 Results of Training. So again, as we've discussed prior, Results of Training is really strong. Go up against a deck that might want to stall you from awakening, whether it be Vegeta or whatever it is. Try to leave you at that 5 energy, or that 5 life, so you can't awaken. So for 5, you're able to awaken, and then you untap 4 of your energy. So you automatically draw the 2 cards from the awaken, and you get to untap your energy. Obviously with the Goku, you're untapping 2 energy additionally after that. So really strong stuff. It's only a 2 of. It's not super often that we might necessarily really need to hit it. We have options in the deck to help us eat our life to awaken. But if nothing else, late game, it's a good energy card. Alright, so next up we've got 3 Sun Goten, Family of Justice. So this is a really good board wipe card. So whenever we combo with it, it's a one cost combo for 5k. We're able to destroy one of our opponent's battle cards with battle or energy cost of 3 or less. We can only do it on our turn, so something to keep in mind. But still really strong board wipe, and being the fact that it is green, in a pinch we can charge it as energy, or we can actually play him if we ever, for whatever reason, would need to, because we are running green in the deck. So not a horrible option there. Pretty standard card though, regardless of whether you're running blue, green, whatever color it is. So next up, we've got our 4 boost attack Piccolo, which is just our standard 0 drop 10k combo. You're going to see these in just about every deck for the particular color, so no surprises there. Next up, we've got our 4 energy boosted Majin Buu. Again, if you're running blue, typically you're going to be running this card. So 1 drop comes into play, draw a card. Replaces itself in your hand, keeps the hand advantage and stuff going on. It's not a bad combo piece later down the road because it's 0 cost 5k. Just kind of sits there and just waits until you need it. Alright, next up we've got 4 Kind Saiyan Son Goku. So it's a 1-drop tutor card for 1 blue. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Look for or find 1 Goku there and blue Goku and put it into your hand. So pretty standard stuff. We do have a Goku that is relevant to evolve from this, but it's not a bad 1-drop. We can use it later to combo, put it in for energy, or whatever it is, but really we're using this to get and find the next card that we want to evolve into. And that card is our 3 Rapid Spirit Ball Son Goku. So he's a 3-drop, 1 blue and 2 other. We can evolve him for 1 blue and 1 other. And then he's got the ability, whenever he evolves, you can untap one of your energy cards. So really strong. If we can combo this on turn 2, turn 1, drop the Kind Saiyan, turn 2, Rapid Spirit Ball Goku, then attack. We have both of our energies untapped, which sets up really nice combos, whether going from turn 2 or on. We can almost effectively play him for free, which is really strong. He's 15k for 2, which is really strong. Kind of put on some pressure early. So next up, we've got 3 energy boosted Beerus, another blue staple. So for 4 cost, 2 blue. He's got double strike. He's got the auto whenever he comes into play. If you have 5 or more energy, knock out one of your opponent's battle cards. So it's really good. Drop him, kill a big threat. He's got double strike, 20k attack. So he's really strong in and of himself. Just another one of those cards you're going to see in just about every single blue deck. So next up, getting into some green stuff, we have 3 Furious Yell Vegeta. It's a 4-drop 2 green. He's got double strike for 20k. And then he's got an activate main, or activate main once per turn. Place 1 card from your life into the discard area, and then you can kill one of your opponent's battle cards. So again, this is really good if we get stalled out, not able to take life, to keep from awakening. We can take one of our own lives and just kill a big threat. So I'm able to drop this turn 3, turn 4, take out something really big, drop this really late game, maybe, take out a big threat. It's really strong. Also, as an attacker, it's really good. 20k double strike is really good in and of itself. So, and that is a 3 of. Next up, we have 3 Raging Attacker Vegeta. Once again, he's a 4-drop 2 green, 20k double strike. He is able to be played as a counterattack. So that's really good. You can play him on your opponent's turn whenever they declare an attack. And then he's got the auto. Whenever he comes into play, you can kill one of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost 4 or less. So if they drop something, you don't really want to deal with it. Whenever they attack, you can drop the Vegeta counter, kill something, kill that card. Good board wipe. And again, 20k double strike is really good in and of itself. So next up, we have 2 Vegeta Prince of Speed. So he's a 5-drop 3 blue. We are able to evolve him. So technically you could evolve him from a Furious Yell Vegeta or a Raging Attack Vegeta if it absolutely needed to. He's got double stripe 20k, and then he's got the auto. Whenever he comes into play, we draw 2 cards. So really strong card. Being able to draw cards is always super good. For, let's say we already awaken, we don't necessarily need the Furious Yell Vegeta. Next turn we can go evolve off of him into the Vegeta Prince of Speed and draw those 2 cards. Then next up, one of my favorite cards in the deck, maybe my favorite card in the deck, growing to one of my favorite cards in the game. We have 3 Super Saiyan Gotenks. So he's a 5-drop 2 green. He is able to evolve. We don't have anything to evolve him from other than himself. But he's got double strike, 25k, and then he's got the auto. Whenever he comes into play, untap 2 energy of any color, and then draw a card. So he is really where the kind of combos work with our leader. So if we get in a situation going into turn 5, turn 6, depending on how much we've been able to energy ramp or whatever it is, as long as we have 5 energy, technically we can set up these combos. 6 is more comfortable. But starting with 5 energy, we can drop him, untap, drop him, untap. If we've only got 5 energy, then we can do it with the Senzu Bean, where then we can untap all of our energy and drop another 5 drop. So effectively, starting with 5 energy, 6 energy, we can start dropping 2 5 drops a turn. Whether it's 2 Gotenks, a Gotenks and a Vegeta, a Gotenks and an energy boosted Beerus, Gotenks and a Furious Shell Vegeta, whatever it is, or a Gotenks and even another Gotenks and untap more energy. Really start setting our opponent back where we're always having energy untapped. We're able to counterattack with Vegetas. We're able to negate whatever it is. We've got energy to combo with cards from our hand, cards from our field, all that sorts of stuff. Really sets up nicely where we always have to leave our opponent guessing what are we going to be able to do because we always have that energy untapped. And then finally, we've got 2 Beerus General Demolition. Again, he's kind of turned into a blue staple, but he's at 7 drop, 3 blue. He's got triple strike, 25k attack, and then he's got the auto. Whenever he attacks a leader card, your opponent may discard 2 cards. If they don't, then their entire board is wiped. Energy and battle card. So really strong card in and of itself. Very situationally for the most part. You're not going to drop it all the time. Whenever your opponent has a big full cards of hands or whatever it is, you want to really try to take advantage whenever they're kind of empty hand, lower hand, things like that. But that's the deck list, guys. So really what our main strategy is, as I've kind of discussed as we've gone over the cards, is playing cards that lets us untap our energy, using our leader to untap our energy, always having options, always keeping things in our hand that we can drop, whether it's a counterattack, it's a counter just to kill something, a high price combo, or just high price another card that untaps energies, deals big damage, kills things, whatever it is. We're always keeping energy untapped, always keeping our options open, which always keeps our opponent kind of guessing what we do or do not have in our hand. But anyway, guys, that is the deck list. Let us know what you think down below. Let us know what other decks you would be interested in us profiling, and we'll kind of work around that. But anyway, guys, that is it, and we will see y'all next time.